Here marks the 30th anniversary of the bombing of Pan Am Flight 103 that took place in Lockerbie, Scotland on December 21, 1988 due to a terrorist attack. Every person on the flight, including 35 students returning from SU's study abroad programs, were killed. The university promised that those 35 students would not be forgotten, and each year since, a remembrance scholar here on campus represents one of those 35 lives. This year, Kira Meister represents Jason Coker, a journalism student and floor mate of Meister's mother in 1988.
I kind of grew up hearing about Pan Am Flight 103 through my mom, and she'd always kind of mention this guy Jason. And then once I came here and kind of learned about the story, and as I started the application process, and when I was really lucky enough to get one of the remembrance scholarships, I knew I wanted to represent Jason for that reason. He was a great student, a beautiful writer, and he had a really beautiful future ahead of him.
Remembrance Week will start on Sunday with a candlelight vigil at Hendricks Chapel. Then throughout the week, there'll be panel discussions, meditation, and other conversations regarding mental health and overcoming the trauma of terrorism. The events will conclude on Friday with the annual rose-laying ceremony held at the Place of Remembrance at 2:03, the exact time the bombing happened.
We've all kind of been in contact with our victims' families, which has been a really incredible process. Some do come, a lot come because it is the 30th anniversary or like it's a big milestone.
SU holds a strong bond with Lockerbie, the small town in Scotland where the terrorist attack took place. One of the first responders during the crash in Lockerbie, Colin Dorrans, wanted to finish the journey from Scotland to Syracuse that the 35 students were not able to complete. That's when he came up with Cycle to Syracuse.
You would call it a kind of JFK moment. What happened in Lockerbie is something that everybody remembers if you're of a certain age. And just through holding the kind of cycle event, it's prompted some to discuss where they were and what they did back in 1988.
5 cyclists are participating in this continuous journey from Lockerbie Academy to Syracuse University, a total distance of 3,238 miles. The money raised by Cycle to Syracuse will go towards a mental health counseling organization in Lockerbie.
That's really cool too. They're not just doing it to complete the journey that wasn't completed, but they're also kind of acting forward. Our big mantra is look back, act forward, and here are some people doing just that.
Currently, the 5 men are on their last leg of the race in the United States, riding from Washington, D.C. to Syracuse.
The camp are in good spirits. The team are ready to go. There's a lot of trepidation because there's a long road ahead of us, literally, and it's none of us have. I kind of know New York to Syracuse, but I've never been this far. I've never been to Washington before, so we're very much on, uncharted roads and so on. So,
along the way, the cyclists plan to meet the victims' family members as well as supporters as they make their way to SU.
That to me, and if they get the meaning of what we're trying to do and appreciate what we're trying to do, that'll make it all worthwhile. Whatever pain we have in the legs, whatever we go through, getting that meaning across is what will make it worthwhile for us.
The 5 cyclists are expected to arrive on campus next Thursday at 3. Citrus TV will be at the welcome reception when the Lockerbie Memorial Tour 2018 officially concludes on the promenade. Rebecca and Greg, back to you.